Welcome back to Melody and Grit. Today I am stocking my bedside cart for postpartum. I'm actually so excited to do a cart because I'm going to take it from my bedside to this rocker. So a cart, something movable, is just the most practical. I don't want to have doubles, triples of absolutely everything everywhere. And I'm going to need to do a lot in the middle of the night since I am trying to plan to breastfeed. I need to have a pump and everything else nearby. So obviously can't have doubles of that. So I want to make sure that this cart is really stocked and stocked with everything I need, and also everything I need to just sort of be comforted. And I'm excited to show you everything I'm going to put on there. I'm a first-time mom, so I'm sure by week 2 it's going to change, but this is what I'm going with. So first of all, I'm putting my pump on there. I got the Spectra, I think it's the S2. It was provided by my insurance. I had a choice of a bunch of them, but this is the one that all of my close friends recommended. So I decided to go with this one. And it was so easy to get one through my insurance. They literally just called me and said, what pump do you want? I didn't have to reach out to them. It was really easy. So I'm really glad that happened because insurance companies are really difficult to deal with, but this was really easy, surprisingly. So this is my pump. It is not wireless. I have a wireless pump, but I'm not going to use that until I get really comfortable with using this one. Plus, my midwife has told me that it's really good to use a much more powerful one, especially in the beginning, because you have so much milk at first. So this is the one that I will be using probably that whole first week at least. So I have the Spectra, so I'm going to put that on the top shelf for sure. And then I put all of my pump parts and flange adjustments in bags for now. When you sanitize things in your bottle sterilizer, they only stay sterile for 24 hours. So that means I'll probably have to do this right before the first time I pump, which will probably be before I go to the hospital just to see if I can get colostrum. So I set these aside so I don't forget to do that and that they're all ready to go. So this is flanges, tubes, bottles, and then these are the flange inserts. So I'm going to put those up top. So something I learned when I took a lactation course, which I highly recommend everyone does, because breastfeeding is a lot more complicated and a lot less intuitive than I had expected originally. So I highly recommend taking a course. A lot of hospitals provide those courses and they can be covered by your insurance. So my husband and I went to one and it really was just so helpful. I don't have many people in my family that breastfed, so I wasn't going to be able to get their advice necessarily, so having that course available to me was huge. So one thing I learned that I'm so happy I did was that the flanges that come with pumps a lot of times are much too large for most people. So it really is nice if you can order a flange insert like adjustment kit on Amazon. I'll link mine in the description. It was literally $7, and I found out that the flanges would have in fact been much too large for me, and I was able to size myself and pick out the potential flanges that would feel most comfortable with my pump. So these are set aside in a separate bag as well, waiting to be sterilized and used. So another thing I learned in the class is that your milk lets down on both sides at the same time, which I had no idea. So it's really helpful to have something to collect that milk at the same time as you're feeding on one side. So this is called a haka. It collects that milk, it just suctions, and it is really nice to have so none of that goes to waste. And of course, some nipple butter. I heard that this is an absolute lifesaver. I got the Earth Mama vegan nipple butter. It just seems like it's really highly recommended and you don't have to wipe it off before you feed, which makes me feel super comfortable. And then another essential with feeding, these are disposable nursing pads that I can put in my nursing bra just to collect any excess and prevent me from leaking. So I have a bunch of disposable ones. I got them from Target, super affordable. So I'm going to put them in there as well as some burp cloths just to make sure I have them. I got some of the Burt's Bees ones, and then I forget what brand this is. It's Modern Baby. They are bamboo. They're so soft. Yeah, so burp cloths as well. And then the next thing I'm going to put on there, things that people say they use in the middle of the night, are the nose Frida. Basically the nose suction thing. Very interested to use this. I've never done this, so that'll be interesting, but I heard it's absolutely essential. So one recovery thing that I am actually going to have bedside instead of in the restroom for myself is the core support. It's like a binder. I think it just helps your organs go back into place. I am going to be spending a lot of time in bed the first few days, hopefully. So I want to make sure that I have some things that are necessary right beside me. So this is what it looks like. It's just a belt and it's adjustable with Velcro. So I know I will have to change him in the middle of the night. So next up is changing supplies. So with diapers, my husband and I decided to go with Coterie Honest and Healthy Baby diapers, just because they have the cleanest ingredients. Most of them are fragrance free, everything like that. So these are a pack of Coterie that I already opened to see what size they were. So these are newborn diapers I'm going to keep on the cart, and if he turns out to be just a little bigger or can't fit them because he's too big, we'll switch them out then, but for now I'm starting with these newborns. So for wipes, my husband and I decided to go with water wipes primarily, and then Pampers Free and Gentle, because they are a lot cleaner, but they have like sort of travel packs that you don't have to load into a wipe dispenser, which is nice. So these will be great for bedside, and then I do have a couple of packs like these of water wipes as well. And this is the diaper cream that I'm hoping will really work for him. It's the Healthy Baby our diaper cream. It's fragrance free, dermatologist tested. It seems really nice, but I also have Bordeaux's butt paste just in case that doesn't work. So I'm going to put this on the cart as well. So I invested in some changing pads that are not disposable, and then also disposable changing pads for on the go, and then just for grabbing out of my cart in the middle of the night. Just so I'm not changing him directly on the bed. I think that it'll be nice for cleanup. You can get a pack of 100 of these for so affordably on Amazon. I'll also link that in the description. So I'm putting these on there. Okay, and then in order to dispose of diapers in the middle of the night, I'm just going to put them in freezer bags until the morning, and then in the morning I will take them out to the trash. We plan on changing the trash very frequently. I did not invest in a diaper genie. I heard that a lot of times they make the smell much worse, so we're just planning on taking out our trash incredibly often, meaning like every day, and investing in Ziploc bags and freezer bags instead to package up each diaper or every 2 diapers to make sure that those odors are sealed in there. I'm not sure it'll work, but that's our plan for right now. So. And the thing that I see people usually go the most overboard with on these YouTube videos and reels for stocking your bedside cart is snacks. I mean, more power to you. I am sure that I will want a snack in the middle of the night, especially breastfeeding and everything. But I definitely think I'll be switching that out pretty often. So I really just got some protein bars and a couple body armors to have on hand. And then I'll have electrolytes, and my husband will be home for so long. So that's so nice. He'll be able to help me get snacks and that sort of thing. I just wanted to make sure I had my pump parts, all of the breastfeeding supplies I needed, and all of the changing supplies I needed first and foremost. That had to come before the snacks. But of course, I like a good snack, and I need some protein, and I need to sustain myself as well. So Go Macro Bars, I really like them. They have fairly clean ingredients, but I really like that they taste so good. They're pretty much the only protein bar that I don't get sick of. I do make my own protein bars, but obviously they're not easy to reach for in the middle of the night at all. So something prepackaged that I can trust is definitely Go Macro. They have 11 grams of protein, which I think is really good. And then let's see, fiber. They have 2 grams of fiber, not fabulous, but not awful either. So yeah, and 11 grams of fat, which is actually really good. So I am definitely going to put these in a baggie and put them on my cart. And then Body Armor, I always get the zero sugar. I like that they have coconut water in them. I had these really early in pregnancy because they were one of the things that I could really stand to drink. For some reason, I didn't like my usual electrolyte powder. Don't ask me, a Virgin's really had the best of me. But so Body Armor was kind of a comfort thing. So I'm looking forward to having these in the middle of the night as well. So this evening, I'm packing my hospital bag. This might be overdue because I'm a first-time mom and it's 37 weeks already. I know a lot of people do it sooner, but I just haven't felt ready to do it. So now is the time, and I'm going to take you through everything I'm bringing, both for labor, for immediately postpartum, for my husband, for my baby, and let's get started. All right, so things to help get me through birth, first of all. My best friend gave birth naturally, and one of the things that she really recommended to use to get you through birth and to do things that way was to listen to music and to have a birth playlist. So I already started my birth playlist. I will link that in the description. But I definitely will be using this Bluetooth speaker. I'm looking forward to having music. Hopefully it will help. So there's that. My sister-in-law was so sweet, and for Christmas this year, she got me a bunch of essential oils. I think mainly I'm probably going to use the lavender and the chamomile out of here. They're very calming scents, and I just sort of like sniff them. I don't use a diffuser or anything, but I think that these will really come in handy for aromatherapeutic needs. Another thing that I heard really helps is dim lighting and ambient lighting. So I have this sort of battery powered operated candle. And it just like gives off a really natural glow. We always have it in our living room because it's one of those things I can flick on at any time and really not worry about. So I'll definitely be bringing this. I might bring a couple other ones that I have from shows just to have a little bit more of an ambient mood, a little bit more of a calming environment. So the other thing and the last thing that I am bringing for sort of natural pain relief is a TENS machine. My midwife actually recommended this to me, especially after she found out that I'm really into acupressure and acupuncture. It is sort of the same sort of thing. It sends electromagnetic or electric pulse waves to your nerves, and it distracts you from other pains and also just works in conjunction with your nervous system to relieve pain. So I'm really looking forward to using this. I think it's going to be extremely helpful. Acupuncture sort of changed my life, so I would imagine that this would be extremely helpful. I will link one in the description. You can buy them. They're not hard to use, and they're nothing to be afraid of. They have such low settings that you can barely even feel them, and then you just work up super gradually until it's what you're comfortable with. I'll be using this birth comb. It is sort of an acupressure thing as well. It helps you mitigate the pain, and I've heard really great things about them. People have attributed natural births to using a birth comb alone, which I think is incredible. So I figured it definitely it could not hurt to have one. They're extremely cheap on Amazon. I'll link the one that I have. So moving on to sort of the postpartum stage, I am bringing this nursing bra. It's a Kindred Bravely. I got it from Target and it was super affordable. It was on sale. So I'm excited about this. It just seems like it would be really, really comfortable. So I heard it's like really one of the only things you want to bring to the hospital for breastfeeding that they're not going to provide you there. I'm not going to bring my pump because I probably won't be pumping at that point. I'll more so be trying to exclusively nurse. So anyways, and they also have a pump there if you need one. So just the nursing bra, and I am excited to see how it works. Slippers, obviously, for obvious reasons. I don't want to be walking around the hospital barefoot, and I would like to be up and moving during labor as much as possible. So I definitely need slippers with a serious tread on them. So these underwear at Target right now are literally $8 a pack for 5 pairs each. That's an incredible deal. I think I'm really going to like these because the band is almost non-existent. I cannot stand anything touching me that's like super tight around my waist right now. I don't know how the ladies wear the tight bands low rise right now. I just... More power to you. It's not me. It hurts. Everything is maternity right now. So these, I got 2 different sizes that are both a size up from the size I am because I know that that will be helpful postpartum. So I'm packing both packs. Some high protein snacks for before, during, whenever they let me eat. I'm going to eat these. I really like the Vermont sticks. I know everyone is so big on Chomps, and I love Chomps too, but I really like these Vermont sticks. They're 6 grams for like a really small stick, and I just think they taste so good. They taste just like pepperoni. And then I got these 3 Wishes granola bars from Target as well. They actually have really great ingredients, so I'm excited to try these. I don't think there's any way I would not like them, so I'll let you know. So as far as toiletries go, makeup I am just keeping in my makeup bag instead of putting in the drawers of my vanity right now, so that when I'm in labor I can just grab it. I know a lot of people don't worry about bringing makeup, but I love makeup. I was a makeup artist for several years, and it's just one of those things that I think would be a huge comfort to me. If I don't wear it, I don't wear it, but I'm looking forward to having it. As far as other toiletries go, first and foremost, I heard that it's absolutely essential to bring nipple balm to the hospital because right away you're pretty much going to need it. So I have the Earth Mama vegan nipple butter. I heard it's pretty much the best. Again, you don't have to wipe it off before you feed, so I think that that's really nice. And then just really basic toiletries. I have some dry shampoo, a wet hairbrush, some Pantene shampoo, conditioner, CeraVe lotion, Neutrogena makeup wipes, Aveeno body wash. Everybody's favorites. So the drugstore favorites is pretty much what I use as well. So those are all the toiletries I'm bringing, except for I'm also bringing, and these are sort of pain relief things. I'm bringing the perineal spray, the herbal one from Earth Mama, and I'm also bringing Dermaplast. I have a feeling I'm going to be relying more heavily on this one right afterwards because this is like the heavy hitter. But I heard that it's absolutely essential. I got the Freedom Mom Postpartum Recovery Essentials Kit from one of my closest friends, and I am going to take a couple things out of here to the hospital. I know they give you so many supplies, so I'm not worried about taking so much, but I will be taking the Peri bottle because I heard it's just shaped so much easier for use, and then I'll probably be taking, let's see what else, the healing foam. And I think I'm probably going to use like the Padsicles and like ice maxi pads, those sorts of things once I get home. So I'm not going to worry about bringing so much of that. So I got these PJs off of Amazon. It's a really nice like robe and nightgown set, and it's a V-neck that can be pulled down for nursing. So I'm excited to wear this one. My husband actually picked out the colors, which I thought was really sweet. And he made fun of me because I steamed these pajamas. But to be fair, I steam and iron absolutely everything. And I will definitely be taking a picture in this with our newborn. So it better be steamed. So moving on to baby boy's bag. There's a couple things that I left out of my hospital bag: my coming home outfit, my husband's change of clothes, and maybe I might think of some other things, and I will put those in my blog post as well with the full list of everything I'm bringing. But that's pretty much everything. Those are the big things that I'm bringing. Anyways, moving on to the baby bag. This is our diaper bag. My cousin's wife got it for us. It is so beautiful. It's a freshly picked. She recommended it too. I'm so excited to use this. I feel like I will be styling. So first up, this muslin swaddle that she got us. It has little airplanes and clouds on it. Super excited about that. Super cute. I brought a few options with outfits, some newborn outfits and then some 0 to 3 outfits. I just don't know what I'm going to want him in. There's some short sleeve, some long sleeve, and I'm also due in March, so I have no idea what the weather is going to be like. It could be warm, it could be cold to bring him home. I just don't know. And I don't know how big he's going to be. So I brought this little outfit, some onesies, and then some pants to throw on over. This is a newborn. This is a 0 to 3, simple onesie, neutral. This is an up to 7-pound baby, so who knows what that means as far as 0 to 3, but I'll know how many pounds he is, so I'll know that. It's so precious. It has a little bear on it. It's Baby Gap. And then a really plain white onesie, newborn. And this longer one, this is a 0 to 3. So cute. Looks comfy. So those are the outfits that I'm bringing for him. And then a pair of socks, again, in case it's really cold. I have no idea what this weather is going to hold for us. Mittens, because I heard that newborn nails are just so sharp right away. So little mittens so he doesn't scratch himself. And then 2 burp cloths, a smaller soft muslin one, and then a bigger one. This one's Burt's Bees. Very soft as well, but not muslin. And then I'm bringing a couple of our diapers just in case like I really don't like the hospital diapers. I'm sure they will be fine, but might as well put them in the diaper bag. It's not like I'm going to have to take them out. I'm bringing some changing pads. These are actually mainly for me in case my water breaks on the way to the hospital. Yeah, it's just going to be good to have. I heard one mom that always brings a waterproof pad with her in the car because her water usually breaks in the car. So I don't want to be in that situation. We only have a 15-minute drive to the hospital, so it's highly unlikely, but just in case. And last but not least, I am bringing a pacifier. I know a lot of people say not to use a pacifier when you're first nursing, but I have heard so many times that nipple confusion is just like not a thing. I don't know. I will be bringing it. People can say what they want about that, but it's coming with me. All right, that is pretty much everything. Again, I'm sure in the coming weeks I'll think of other things to fill in there. And obviously I didn't pack shoes because I'll be wearing shoes there. I will be grabbing my makeup on the way out the door. I'll probably be making that kind of list, and it'll be also listed in my blog post. So thank you so much for coming along with me, packing my hospital bag, stocking my bedside cart with me. The only thing I really have left to do is sort of stock the bathroom organizer with just some postpartum recovery essentials. But other than that, I'm feeling like I'm in a really good place for 37 weeks. I have to do some more freezer meal prep, but I did a lot already, so feeling pretty good. And I will see you next Friday. I'm sorry that this video came out on Saturday, but what can you do? Such is life. I hope you have a wonderful week.